Well, welcome everybody to the second Opendock webinar of the year. My name is Alon Nachmias, Sales Director here at Opendock. Joined me, Tyler Rubottom, Solution Consultant, who will be managing our chats today. Today's focus will be to review Opendock's connected platform from dock to gate to yard. A couple of housekeeping items. We are recording today's session, and we'll send it out after the webinar has ended. Feel free to type any questions in the chat box. We'll address them during our Q&A session at the end. Additional help and resources will be provided to you after the session. We'll share helpful resources and contact details for further assistance. From disconnected tools to one system of record, most facilities run dock scheduling, gate activity, and yard execution in separate tools. For those of you who are familiar with Opendock, you'll see how the different parts of Opendock connect beyond individual features. You'll understand how using multiple modules together simplifies daily operations. If you're new to Opendock, welcome. Learn how facilities manage dock, gate, and yard workflows without stitching together multiple systems. And our goal is for you to leave with a clear understanding of how Opendock connects appointments to arrivals, yard execution, and gate automation into one continuous operational flow. Common pain points that we see and how we address them here at Opendock. From dock scheduling, we see a lot of disconnected communication, high volumes of emails and calls while keeping track of those on spreadsheets, overbooking and missing appointments details, manual check-ins at your gate causing congestion and disputes with no reliable arrival and departure proof, with limited visibility into yard assets and their statuses, keeping track of that manually, which causes inconsistent yard moves. How we solve these pain points here at Opendock with a structured self-serve booking required fields, capacity and load type rules enforced upfront, a QR code-based check-in for timestamps and messaging with the driver. Our SmartGate system automates the gate in and out evidence, and a yard view that ties assets directly to appointments for real live visibility, and having yard tasks that are digitized and tracked for execution. When an appointment is booked, the data carries through the arrival, yard assignments, and execution, and have that departure without re-entering or syncing data. Let's jump over to our connected platform, and I'll show you how that all flows through the system. But before we do, always like to get started with our homepage, opendock.com. This is where our customers log in, the Opendock users, for them to manage their daily operation within, again, the Opendock platform. And our carriers will also utilize this landing page to access their carrier portal to be able to book appointments at the facilities that they are servicing using Opendock. Our connected platform is what you're seeing here in front of you. First thing that I like to call out is the menu bar on the left side. The idea here again is that you don't have to jump from one system to the next to be able to manage all of the things that are required at your facility every single day. You have your appointments tab, our AI SmartGate feed, which I'll get to in just a moment, lives right here on the left. You can manage your organizations, your users, Your yard management is another piece that you spend a lot of time managing the traffic coming in, moving things around, having that full visibility um, each day, along with our insights tab, which we'll get to here at the end. You're seeing your appointments for the day. And what I like to do is envision that flow and how we connect everything together. The first thing that comes to mind, of course, is our SmartGate system. Uh, with AI technology, we have AI cameras utilizing OCR, which is optical character recognition. We scan the assets coming in and out of your facility. This happens automatically without you needing to keep track of anything. We take that responsibility away from anybody. And this simply lives in the background. And each time an activity happens, whether a vehicle enters your facility, or I should say an asset, and when they leave, we collect lots and lots of great information, the timestamp, who was the carrier, the license plate, DOT number, uh, lots of great vehicle information, and of course the asset numerics that we keep track of. We'll come back to this in just a moment to talk about these statuses that we have here in the check-in. One last piece about SmartGate is that think about you needing to be an investigator, figure some stuff out. Where did this asset go? Did I misplace it? Did a carrier accidentally take the wrong trailer? You have searchable fields, the ability to very quickly jump to that asset. You can search for it, and it'll tell you exactly when was the last time they've entered and if they left the facility. The second step in that connected flow is our gate management QR code that drivers utilize to check in. So we know that the smart gate is going to collect the information of the exterior of the vehicle. Well, here's an opportunity to collect what's inside the cab. This QR code can live in multiple places, whether it's a sign and drivers can scan it with their mobile device, or it could live on a tablet. When you scan it, the next thing that's going to come up is the check-in process, which we're going to go ahead and start here. In this case, I'm a driver. I have an appointment already in place, and I'm here to drop a trailer. For here, we're going to ask for some basic information. Okay, you're dropping a trailer. Wonderful. Let's enter that trailer information. Also going to ask them to reference either the original PO or if they have the appointment number. We're going to enter the name of the carrier. And what we do make it required is the cell phone of the driver. And the reason for it is it's going to provide us with the ability to communicate with them. So when they arrive, we can assign different things to the driver, and again, just have that ability to communicate. So I'm going to go ahead and complete the appointments. Very easy to do. I'm going to go back to our view of the appointments that are happening for today. As you can see, the appointment that was in blue automatically changed to purple. It's telling me that that driver has arrived. They're 9 minutes late. If I need to add any specific tag to this visit, I can do so. But again, taking away the responsibility to manually track or manually mark that the appointment, the driver has arrived for that appointment. From there, I can start the appointment itself. And what I'm going to do is actually leave this page. And a couple of ways of managing the traffic coming in. You have the arrival notification here on the top right corner, or we're going to go to our yard management page. This is where you're going to manage everything in your yard, visually be able to see what's happening there, create all the different parking spots, your docks, and also, again, manage that check-in events that happen. So we have it on the left. It has arrived. What I can do is click view, and very quickly I'm able to get to information that's important to be able to make that quick decision. I can see that they have booked an appointment. This is not an unexpected arrival. I can also see what information the driver has entered in the form that they filled out through the QR code, and I can jump to that driver chat to see that they've received a notification. Thank you for checking in, and instructions will follow. Additional piece of that connected workflow is the SmartGate feed details. What the camera has scanned from the assets, we'll post it right here on the check-in information. So we take SmartGate along with the information we collected from the QR code, and we merge the two together to the appointments. That way, information lives all in one place. If you ever have to refer back to an event, an appointment, you don't have to piece the information together. We do it for you automatically through that connected flow. All right, what do we do with this check-in? We know that it's a drop trailer. I have my drop trailer area. Very easy and very simple. I can drag and drop this asset based on where I see fit. I can see that spot number 9 is available. I'm going to go ahead and drop them in that area. Another SMS message will be sent out to the driver, letting them know they've been assigned to door number, or excuse me, parking spot, drop trailer area number 9. I'm going to confirm that. I can also double check by going back to the check-in details under the driver chat to see that a second message has been sent out to the driver. Okay, great. I have full visibility to the appointment. I know that it's just a dropped trailer appointment. So what I can do from there is drop that trailer. Another screen is going to prompt me to make a decision whether I'm keeping the driver there for another assignment. Again, based on the appointments, the answer is no. So I can go ahead and depart them from that spot. And here we go. We're now left with the drop trailer in that area. The driver has left that area, but potentially may not have left the facility quite yet. There's a couple of ways of how you can complete an appointment, but instead of manually going in to your appointments and opening up that appointment and manually doing it, when they leave your facility and the SmartGate system will scan the asset on their way out, that will automatically close out that appointment. Again, one extra piece of the connected flow that's automated, so you don't have to manually do it. And of course, we're not done. Now I have a trailer that's sitting, it's empty at spot number 6. What I can easily do is create a task. I need to move this asset that's sitting in spot number 9 to an outbound dock number because I need to prep this trailer to be loaded for another appointment that's coming in. I can select which yard jockey will complete this task. If it's urgent, I can mark so. And if I want a due date, I can also do that as well. And it's that easy. Now you can see that that specific asset is locked. Nobody can change the status other than the jockey with that task that we've assigned. I can always go back to, I can go to the Yard Tasks tab to see all of the tasks that I've created and assigned to my yard jockeys. I can see which ones are still to do, which ones are in progress, and which ones have been completed. In addition to that, we can also jump to the Yard Jockey application. This is something that lives on in a separate application in a tablet. Very easy to use, very easy to manage throughout the day. I can see what tasks are assigned to me and which one is urgent, and very easily completes that task. Going back to my yard view, it has now been moved over. Thinking about how you're going to manage your assets at the yard, our list view under our yard management page will provide you with a live list of all of the assets that are currently at your facility. So think about containers that you may have to return to the ports. They have an expiration and you need to manage, or if you own your own assets and want to make sure that they stay on the road making you money, you can easily see which ones require your attention, how long they've been sitting there, and also what their statuses are. SmartGate is also going to update this for you automatically. So when they depart your facility, automatically will remove them from this list. Digitizing this whole process is great and provides you with a lot of value, a lot of visibility, and will be able to help you with congestion and essentially remove some of those inconsistent moves throughout your operation. Our insights page will take all of this information and provide you a lot of insights that are very easy to manage. This is powered by Power BI. You have frequently used dashboards that our customers use. So we've created a nice view of these reports, things like what is my busiest time of the day, statuses based on your docs, or the number of appointments throughout the week. So lots of great information here. You're getting a lot of traffic at your facility from carriers. We've created a scorecard that's going to help you manage behavior and essentially have specific information, real data to work with carriers to comply with the processes that you've implemented in your facility. But also call out the high-performing carriers if you have an option to work with them more since you can trust them. Staffing is always a problem at facilities. Our warehouse insights page is going to help you understand scheduled versus idle time. We can break it down by load type. And again, lots of great information that help you improve operations at your facility. Our Yard Insight page is going to assist with a visual dashboard of assets that require your attention, based on who owns the assets and their statuses, and what are some actions that you may need to take. And if for some reason there's something that you're not finding, our reports tab will help you export all of these reports, all of these data points to a CSV or any file of your likings based on the perimeters that you set. Things like, hey, I want to just report on a tag, who's late, so on and so forth. Facilities can adapt to this incrementally while still benefiting from one single platform. Use what you need and when you need it. You can start with dock scheduling, add driver check-in or yard visibility, layer in yard tasks, gate automation. And the best part about this, there's no integration required to connect these modules together. We continue to update this slide because our network continues to grow with over 180,000 carriers that are active on the portal, booking over 14 million appointments per year at over 4,000 warehouses in North America that are using Opendock. We mentioned earlier that we'll provide you with additional help and resources, more things to follow after the webinar. If you're new to Opendock, please reach out for a full demo, or if you're an existing customer, contact your account manager if you want to spend additional time or a specific demo on any of the connected modules that we discussed today. Visit the community, opendock.com, where we post lots and lots of articles. We do a lot of case studies with our customers to understand how they're using the platforms, things that we can do better always. And we have a packed webinar schedule for this upcoming year. Like I said earlier, this is only our second one. A great way to stay up to date with enhancements, new updates, improvements to the portal. Continue to register and attend these webinars to learn more about upcoming things that are coming your way. I think now is a good time to move over to Tyler to see if any questions have